Hey there, beautiful souls. In today's pick a card reading, I'm going to try to use my tarot cards in order to deliver messages that are meant for you, messages that the universe wants to communicate with you. So let's check it out together and find out what is essential for you to know. Okay, so for the pile picking, I will be using the Angel Whisperer cards. And for the rest, I will use some Moon Knowledge Oracles and one of my tarot decks. I will reveal you later which one exactly. So let's see which angel cards are going to represent the piles, which angel numbers are going to represent the piles between which you can select. For pile number 1 we have 1919. Let's see which other angel numbers are going to appear. Let's see which one is going to represent pile number 2. For pile number 2 we have 1212. And finally, let's see which angel number is going to represent pile number 3. For pile number 3 we have 1515. Okay, these are all numbers that you might be seeing at the clock when you are just checking your time. These numbers might be appearing in your, well, you might be seeing them often in your daily life. But just listen to your intuition in order to know which card is going to lead you towards the right pile, towards the right reading that universe is just going to deliver a message for you in that reading. And yeah, if you have hard time to pick up intuitively your pile, you can rely on divine timing, which I will explain you how we can do that. Just bear with me until I pick up the lists. So if you come across this reading between 0 and 20 minutes in your local time, you can select pile number 1. And if you come across this reading between 21 and 40 minutes in your local time, you can select pile number 2. And finally, if you see this reading when in your local time the timer shows 41 or 59, from 41 until 59 minutes, you can select pile number 3. Whichever method is working for you, choose that one, but if intuitively you feel drawn to one of these piles, then I advise you to select that one. You will see the cards in a bigger screen, and you will just have time to decide which pile attracts you the most, and feel free to pause if you need to. And yeah, I will meet you in your reading. Hello there, pal number 1. For those of you who have chosen the 1919, let's see what the card has for you. So, I have hard time to read these letters. Transformation, yes, transformation. It's just the script is a bit difficult to read. I will just read the message. Angel whispers. It is asked that you take notice that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and connection to new beginnings. Okay, so 1919 is a number that wants to indicate that there is some kind of transformation that is coming into your life. Something that is transforming or your entire life changing in a certain direction. I feel that this message might be significant for some of you since you are in some kind of a cycle of transformation. Maybe you are discovering new things about yourself. But indeed here the transformation is a key word, and it took me some time to read that main word that was the most significant one about the message that this card brings. So let's begin with my Moon Knowledge oracles in order to find out more about the messages that you are meant to receive. Okay. Please, Spirit, can you tell us, can you deliver us the messages that are meant for pile number 1? What the universe wants to deliver as message to pile number 1? What is the thing that universe wants to communicate with pile number 1? We have a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Okay. Let's see more. Please, Spirit, can you give us more messages? We have hold your vision, fixed moon. And let's take one more card from those. We have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Okay, let's focus on the cards. We have a win-win outcome is forecast. Okay. Here we are talking about full moon in Libra, and we are talking about something that has to do with the justice, something that has to do with aligning things. Maybe this is a situation that you've been looking forward to. Maybe you felt that you are putting a lot of efforts, but nothing is paying off. So the moment I saw this card, the full moon in Libra, the key word that I perceived from this card was the word justice. And I feel that the universe wants to say to you that justice is there and it is about to enter in your life and you are going to feel it more and more. So I feel that this is something regarding the situation. Maybe you felt that whatever you've been going through, whatever has been going on in your life, felt quite unjust, felt just not right. It felt as if things were against you, things were just there in order to make it difficult for you. And with this win-win outcome, I feel that finally everything is coming into some kind of alignment. Finally, you are going to realize why things went in a certain direction and why this happened like that in order to achieve what. Then we have the hold your vision card, fixed moon. Well, whenever I put this card, what came into my mind were the fixed zodiac signs. Something that is fixated, something that is not moving. And indeed, we have the fixed moon, which wants to indicate that Spirit wants to say to you, you have to just focus on one thing. You have to focus on either your positive thinking or just, how to say it, just be fixed in one place, be fixed on one thing, hold your vision, do not give up. Whenever you have some kind of a vision, just let it be. Do not try to discourage yourself or do not try to bring yourself down. I mean, the message is saying to hold your vision, and we have the fixed moon. So I feel that here Spirit wants to encourage you to be a bit more like, just consecutive, doing things and not giving up, just following through your plans, your ideas without backing up, without backing off. Then we have full moon in Cancer, which is saying a personal issue reaches resolution. And the key word that I'm perceiving from this card is the word relief. When I look at this card, the word that comes to me is the word relief. I feel that's something that you've been struggling a lot or you've been worrying about. It is going to reach some kind of resolution and you will feel liberated. You will feel as if you are letting go something off your chest and I just feel some kind of relaxing, relieving kind of energy from this full moon in Cancer. By the way, the moment I'm shooting this video, it is full moon in Cancer and actually I am planning to release this video on the full moon in Cancer, so I feel that this is very significant time for you, pal number 1. I feel that indeed whatever is going on right now, it has some kind of a big impact on you. I'm not sure in which house or where exactly you have Cancer placed in your zodiac chart, but I feel that this full moon is going to play out some kind of important role for you. Okay, let's take some Wisdom Oracle cards as well. And then I'm going to proceed with Tarot in order to get a bit more specific with the messages. Just bear with me until I pick up all the cards. So please, Spirit, can you guide me? Can you guide me to the messages for pile number 1? What the universe wants to communicate to the people who have chosen pile number 1. We have higher power. We have not for you. And we have unfinished symphony. Okay, interesting. So starting off with higher power, I feel that you are going to just unlock something. My attention gets focused on the fact that here we have some kind of a key opener, or there is something like a key on the forehead of this person, which is hinting me toward the third chakra. So indeed, with the higher power and my focus on this key-like element, I feel that this wants to deliver you the message that you are unlocking something. You are unlocking some kind of intuitive ability, or just something is just clicking in your mind or in your head, or just well, the word that comes to me is the word unlock. When I hold this card, when I'm focused on this card, I feel that you are unlocking something that is getting you closer to higher powers, something that is making you more inspired, something that is just reminding you that there are higher powers around you, and you are unlocking some kind of ability, maybe. Then we have the card not for you. Okay. Well, when I look at this card, what I perceive as a message is the keyword that comes to me is strategy. At the same time, the other words that I'm receiving is role play. As if realizing that life is like some kind of a role play. You are coming to this planet, you are in this body, and you are playing certain role. Maybe you are not realizing it because you are focused on that role, you are living that role, you are living that life of that person that you are. But at the same time, once you connect with source, once you connect, once you just get out of this concept, you realize that it is like a movie. You are like an actor. Everything, it just feels a bit how to say it? Well, it just feels a bit scripted, a bit already predetermined. At the same time, this doesn't have to mean that you don't have your own choice, you don't have your own will. You do, you have your own will. But what I'm perceiving from this card is just realizing that there are certain tactics, there are certain strategies, and there is that role play kind of thing. So maybe just wants to say to you to take things a bit easier, to realize that you are playing a role, to not get too much into your role, because when you are focused too much in your role, you are taking things a bit harder. You are just well, when you focus your attention on something, your focus is on that thing, and you are making this thing more important. You are completely shifting everything on that, and that's how this thing is becoming sturdier. That's how this thing is becoming fixated. And funny enough, we have the fixed moon above this card. So what I'm perceiving from this card in general, it wants to say to you to back off a bit. Maybe not everything is for you. I mean, the message that the card is saying to you, not for you, which wants to indicate that maybe it's good for you to take a step back and to realize that things sometimes go in a certain direction. What's for you, it is for you. What is not, it's not. Just let things be and just put your trust in the universe. Put your trust in higher power. Put your trust in something that is bigger. And then we have the card Unfinished Symphony. We have a blue planet and we have the face of someone that is on that planet. Well, indeed, here we are talking about some kind of unfinished business. When I look at this card, I feel that here we are talking about a person that either is on your mind or you are on their mind or there is some kind of unfinished business there. And every song, everything that is going around, every person maybe, everything that is going on, I feel that it is reminding you of them, or you are reminding, or those things are reminding them of you. We have the number 10 card. In Tarot, 10 is the number of completion, but here, indeed, we are talking about something unfinished. And indeed, when I look at this card, I perceive the keyword unfinished. I feel that somebody here is thinking about either someone or some kind of situation that doesn't feel that it has ending yet. Somebody's still constantly being reminded of that. There are signs that are being sent to you. And especially songs, because we have symphony here. Especially songs might be sending you messages about this situation. Especially songs might be emotionally bringing you back to certain memories or certain things that has happened. Okay, well, what I'm about to do is I'm about to put these cards a bit higher. Maybe you won't be able to see them, I'm not sure. Yeah, you can't see all of them, but you see most of them. And if there is something, I would just pull them back. I mean, I'm keeping them there in case I receive some kind of message from the tarot as well that is corresponding to what we got from the oracles. So I will use the white Numen Tarot in order to get a bit more specific messages for you. Just going to reshuffle my deck first, because it's been a while since I used this deck and I just want to refresh a bit the energies. Okay. So, please, Spirit, can you tell us what message you want to deliver to pile number 1? What is the thing? What is the most important thing that universe wants to share with pile number 1, with the people that chose this pile? Okay. We have the World. We have 9 of Cups in reverse. And we have 2 of Pentacles. We have King of Swords. Okay. So, the moment I pulled the World cards, what I received in my mind as a message was a bigger picture. Spirit wants to say to you to focus on the bigger picture, not on your personal dreams and desires. Just focus more on the bigger picture, because you are moving in a certain direction. You are moving on certain, well, not script, but you just have your life path already and you are moving on that life path. And I feel that Spirit wants to say to you that you are safe, everything is safe, there is no right or wrong. you are going to receive the rewards that you are meant to receive. Just by looking at this world card, I see this woman that she's holding things in her hands. She's holding flowers, so she has received the rewards. She has stars in her hairs, which wants to indicate that you are going to shine as bright as the stars. You are going to receive, you are going to get where you are supposed to get in life. So Spirit wants to say to you, don't worry about this. Don't focus on your personal desires with this Nine of Cups in reverse. And just try to keep things in balance. Even if you don't try to keep things in balance, I feel that the universe just wants to say to you that just to trust it more, just to rely more on the universe, because here we have the yin-yang energy, here we have the energy of balance, and I feel that with this Two of Pentacles, the message for you is to just have more trust that everything is going the way it's supposed to go. Once again, there is no right or wrong. There is no mistake. Everything is happening the way it is supposed to happen. Just trust the journey and just know that you are safe. Even if at the moment you are not feeling at your best, even if you are feeling that things are not working out in your favor, on the contrary, everything is working the way it is supposed to. And you might not realize it now. You will probably realize it after a certain time. And you will be grateful for what you've been through and the person that you've become. But I feel that Spirit indeed wants to say to you just to trust and know that everything is going in balance. Nothing goes out of balance here. The moment I'm saying this, I'm getting the picture in my mind about a train that is not derailing, a train that is moving on track. And then we have the King of Swords in the bottom of the deck. The King of Swords is petting a white dog and it's holding its swords up high. I sense wisdom from this King of Swords. Once again, I feel that the message that is meant for you is to say to you to trust the wisdom of the universe. And having this white dog, I perceive the word loyalty in my head. I feel that Spirit wants to say to you that the universe is your loyal companion. Everything is the way it's supposed to be. Just trust. Once again, I'm hearing the word trust. And trust the wisdom. Trust that everything is meant to go the way it's supposed to go. There are higher powers that see things from a non-human perspective, that see things from perspective that is higher than our own perceptions, and everything is going according to a plan. Everything is going the way it's supposed to go. Just trust that wisdom that is above us. That's the message that I perceive from these cards. And this is what I think that Spirit just wanted to deliver to you as a main message regarding anything that you might be going through at the moment. Let's try to find out more messages. Please, Spirit, is there something more that you want to share with pile number 1? We have the Hanged Man. Once again, King of Swords. Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. So, with the Hanged Man, I feel that Spirit wants to say to you to just take a break when you need to. Focus, take a break. Sometimes it is wise, once again we have the King of Swords, sometimes it is wise to just take a step back and try to see things from a certain distance without putting yourself in that situation. Just taking a step back and trying to see that situation from a distance in order to see the whole truth with this King of Swords. And we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Well, when I saw this card in the bottom of the deck, what I got as an idea, as a perception, is something regarding society, something regarding social activities. And since this card came in reverse, I feel that Spirit just wanted to say to you, if you are not socializing much at the moment, or if you are feeling a bit well, not in the right state to socialize, not in the right state to be around people, that's alright. Sometimes it's good to take a step back. Sometimes it's good to just pull ourselves back a bit in order to reflect, in order to get in touch with our true self, in order to just focus on ourselves, focus on our sensations, on what we experience. So it is not always bad to pull yourself back from society temporarily in order to find out who you are, in order to get more in touch with your true identity. Okay, let's take more messages. Please, Spirit, is there something more that you want to share with pile number 1? We have Ace of Swords in reverse. We have Nine of Pentacles in upright and the Sun card in upright position. Okay, that's another interesting message for you. So, with the Ace of Swords, the way I see this card, there are a lot of hands on this card, and since this card came in reverse, I feel that Spirit wants to say to you that sometimes it is good to give up certain ideas. Sometimes it is good to just give up things that might not be working for you, or just to accept things the way they are. We have the Nine of Pentacles under this card, and from the Nine of Pentacles here, I perceive that we have a person that is pretty much in touch with their spirit guides, because we have 3 crows that are around this girl that is on this imagery, and she seems to be standing tall. She seems to be doing all right. So what I perceive as a main message is that Spirit wants to say to you to just trust your inner guides, trust your intuition, and know that sometimes maybe you need to give up on things, maybe you need to say goodbye to things, but it is how it is. That's how things are going in life. And in the bottom of the deck we have the Sun card. With the Sun card, I feel that here we have somebody that is walking in a desert. Here we have somebody that is discovering themselves, somebody that is on a journey, on a quest to discover themselves, somebody who is on a quest to discover true happiness, to find out what is hidden behind the meaning of the word happiness. And indeed, I feel a lot of genuine energy from this Sun card. I sense a bit adventurous kind of spirit. I sense a bit once again, discovering your own nature, discovering yourself. That's the most important thing that I perceive as a message. Indeed, Spirit wants to say to you about self-discovery. Okay. What I'm about to do is I'm going to pick up all these cards and ask a bit for more specific messages that might be useful for you. Just going to reshuffle my deck once again. By the way, you might be hearing the washing machine. It's in its loudest kind of mode when it's spinning things around. Although I'm with a new microphone, so I'm not sure which sounds are isolated, to be honest. So let's see. Please, Spirit, is there any specific message that you want to deliver to pile number 1? Is there something specific that you want to deliver to them as a message? Okay, it came on its own. Death card. Oh my god, that's so powerful. We have the Death card, and here the card is saying transformation. Definitely something is transforming in your life. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse and 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay. Just give me some time until I pick up the messages, because I did not got the right messages right away. Only from the Death card I feel that there is some kind of powerful transformation that is coming in your life. And I feel that you are transforming into something else. You are transforming into a different person. But this is not in a bad kind of way. On the contrary, I feel that you are leaving a lot of illusions and perspectives that were not you behind, and you are becoming more you. At least this is the direction in which the messages were leading me towards. Then we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse under the Death card. Well, when I look at this card in an upright position, the words that I'm perceiving in my head are lonely traveler, somebody who is on a journey, somebody who is on a quest. And since this card came in reverse, I feel that the meaning is changing. I feel that this wants to lead towards something. I'm just not exactly sure to what. Just give me a second until I focus more on this card, until some messages pop up. Or we also have 5 of Swords in the bottom of the deck in reverse. 5 of Swords wants to, well, I perceive the message from the 5 of Swords in reverse. It wants to say to you that you are going to give up a lot of unnecessary battles, a lot of unnecessary fight, things that are indeed unnecessary is the key word that came to me with this 5 of Swords. Things that are not going to bring you a lot of joy, things that you might be fighting for, you might have as an objective, but once you achieve them, soon you will realize that they were not that important for you. And I feel that with this card in reverse in the bottom of the deck, you are going to realize this, and you are going to focus on some kind of change. And with this Page of Pentacles, indeed I'm perceiving some kind of mysterious energy. He's dressed up all in white, which wants to indicate that there is some kind of peace going on, some kind of also richness, because this is a Pentacle card. It has something to do with material. I feel that you are going to turn your back on unnecessary wars, unnecessary objectives, and unnecessary kind of goals that are not going to bring you joy, that are not going to get you towards your true self. But besides that, I feel that you are going to set yourself free from some kind of material desires as well. I feel that you are leaving some kind of material desires behind as well with this card. Okay, let's find out more. Please, Spirit, can you tell us a little bit more about this transformation, about the Death card? What else pile number 1 needs to know about this? Knight of Wands, the Moon in reverse, and the Sun card. Okay. Well, once again, here we have a lot of journey, a lot of self-discovery, traveling, but not... the Knight of Wands is card of traveling, but I don't feel that the traveling is physical traveling. Maybe for some of you it is physical traveling. You are going to travel to places that are going to enrich you. But I feel more that here we are talking about some kind of internal spiritual traveling. I feel that you are going to travel within yourself. You are going to just discover who you are once again. I'm repeating myself, but I feel that you are going to discover your true identity. You are going to discover why you are having certain thoughts and disidentify yourself from the thoughts. Just find your core being. And having the moon card in reverse here, we are talking about. Just let me take a look at this moon cards because it is different than the others. Well, we are talking about some kind of confusion. I sense something annoying, like some kind of emotion, some kind of something that is constantly getting your attention and not allowing you to connect with yourself. And since this card came in reverse, I feel that you are letting this go. You are freeing yourself from those binding emotions. You are freeing yourself from those feelings of fear or anxiety or just some kind of uncertainty. I feel that it is going away. And in its place, something bigger and better is arising. We have the moon with the head down. The moon is going down. So if we have to symbolically speak about this, the night, the unknown, is fading away from your life, and the sun is rising up because the sun came in the bottom and it's in an upright position. So Spirit wants to say to you that something is coming into the light. The darkness is fading away and the light is coming on the horizon. And indeed, I feel that you will become a lot more enlightened in regards with who you are and where you want to go. I'm not sure for which period those transformations are valid, but I am sure that this full moon that is tonight, regardless, well, actually, maybe you will reach this reading after this full moon. But I feel that the full moon in Cancer that is happening tonight, it will have huge impact on you. Because we had this card. Alright, pile number 1. Well, I feel like these are the main messages that Spirit wanted to communicate with you. As I look at my timer, I already see that we reached the right time to wrap it up. And yeah, if you enjoyed the messages, if you enjoyed the reading, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people find those messages for themselves and benefit from this reading. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel because your subscription is motivating me to keep making more and more content for you and for all the collective. And also by subscribing, you won't miss any video that is upcoming in my channel. So feel free to do that. And yeah, that was it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for being with me and wishing you many, many blessings. I hope everything works out in absolutely the best kind of way for you. Hope to see you next time. Bye. Hello there, pal number 2. For those of you who have chosen 1212, let's see what this card is saying to you. The message here is duality, and I'm just going to read the angel whispers in order to see the whole message. Within you are shadows of dark and beams of light. The divine reminding you to embrace the duality that is your individual spark. The spark is being ignited and ready to illuminate the path ahead. So, here we are talking about something that has two sides, a coin with two sides. Everything bad has something good in it. When you lose, you win, and when you win, you lose. I mean, here we are talking about the two sides of something. And indeed, this card wants to remind you that the material world, the 3D world that we are living in, usually it has two sides. But the truth that is beyond those two sides, that those two sides are symbolizing one and whole thing. You just have to bind them together, just like yin yang, in order to receive a whole picture, in order to receive whole being. But we perceive things as duality. We perceive them as good or bad, or yeah, there are many examples for that. I will just place this card here, and I will start with my Moonology oracles in order to find out more messages about the thing that universe wants to share with you. So please, Spirit, can you guide us toward the messages that universe wants to share with pile number 2? What are the messages that universe wants to share with pile number 2? We have surrender to the divine, full moon, a time for healing, balsamic moon, and the end of life cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Okay. So tonight we are having full moon in Cancer. Full moon in Capricorn is going to happen somewhere around the end of June or beginning of July, as much as I'm aware of that. Maybe that time period is significant, or maybe this full moon in Cancer is significant for you, because I feel that, you know, the full moon, the moons and Capricorn, Cancer, these are signs that are always connected. They are like, as I mentioned, duality. They are like the two sides of a coin, but at the end they all symbolize one thing. So I feel that this full moon that is happening right now, the moment I'm shooting this reading and publishing it, I feel that this full moon is going to be important for you as well. Now let's dive into the cards that just came up. We have surrender to the divine, full moon. Well, this message wants to indicate to you that indeed sometimes it is good to understand that there are higher powers. There are things that are beyond our will, and sometimes it is good to be aware of those powers and just to surrender to them, to let things be and to accept things the way they are. Just know that this is happening with a purpose, with a certain purpose, and when things are meant to be, they are going to happen. When they are not meant to be, they are not going to happen in that way that we want them to happen. But in the end, everything is moving in certain line. For example, let's say you really want to be on a certain position, on a certain job. You really want to get certain job, but somehow things are not happening for you. You cannot get that job that you desire, and this might discourage you. But in the end, imagine if you actually get this job and you feel very miserable on that job. You feel like, you get that job and everything feels bad for you. You feel that it is not as what you wanted it to be. So by not getting this thing, sometimes the universe is protecting you. Sometimes the universe is not allowing you to have one thing because it has something better for you, or it just has different plan for you. For example, you want to become like somebody that earns a lot of money. Let's say you want to become somebody who works in a bank, or I don't know what. I'm actually not sure about those professions, but yeah, you just want to be a certain profession, while the universe has planned for you to be a spiritual healer, spiritual teacher. And yeah, that wants to mean that your life is going to move in a different direction than what you want. And you might face a lot of disappointments, but those disappointments are there in order to help you go more within, in order to help you to find the light within yourself, in order to be able to share it with the others as well. Next, we are moving towards balsamic moon, a time for healing. And indeed, I feel that Spirit wants to say to you that you are moving towards time of heal. You are moving towards well, just more peaceful times. I'm hearing the word peaceful when I look at this card, and indeed I sense gentle energy. I sense that universe wants to say to you that it is time for you to be a bit more gentle toward yourself, which will help you to find more peace in what is going on around you. And then we are moving towards the end of a tough cycle approaches full moon in Capricorn. I feel that many of you who come across to this reading, you have had some tough patches, tough patterns in your life, and with this card appearing, I feel that you have done the best you could in order to overcome all those things. And now I feel that the end is getting near, the end is approaching, and by the end, I mean the end of all those tough challenges that you have experienced. And what I feel that comes after this period when you overcome those challenges, or that challenges are like getting less and less, I feel that what comes in their place is peace. I really perceive that there is a lot of peaceful energy that is about to enter your life. And I feel that you are going to feel indeed much more relaxed and at peace with what is going on around you. Okay, let's take some wisdom oracles as well in order to find out more messages for you. Please, Spirit, what the universe wants to share with pile number 2. We have round and round. We have young. And we have time to go. Okay, interesting. So, just by looking at round and round, what I'm perceiving as a message is that there is some kind of infinite cycle here. Round and round, well, the key word that I'm perceiving from this card is infinity. It's like things are just going, things are just happening the way they are supposed to happen. Round and round we go. Well, it's kind of way that the universe wants to say to you that everything will be alright. Everything will get where it's supposed to get with this round and round card. It feels like, yeah, things are just on the move, things are just going, things are just happening. And whether it's shaky or not, it is, in the end, what matters is that you are getting where you're supposed to get. That's the most important message that I feel that Spirit wants to say to you. Then we have young energy. Well, with the young energy, we are talking about creative kind of energy. I feel a bit more like masculine kind of energy. I feel that Spirit wants to say to you that you will release something, you will launch something, or just express yourself, show who you are, and be in the light a bit. I mean, we had the end of tough cycle here with the Capricorn, so maybe this wants to signify that some kind of a tough cycle is ending, and you are moving toward a cycle where you are going to embrace the light rather than being in the dark. I feel that many of us have dealt with the darkness, many of us have dealt with our own emotional patterns, our own difficulties, and maybe now it is time to just move in a period where we are going to express ourselves, where we are going to embrace more light in our life. And then we have time to go cards. Well, with time to go, indeed we have somebody that is moving towards, that is moving on a bridge. There are clouds, and there is a portal somewhere in the far away. So I feel that here we are talking about passing through some kind of a portal, moving from one chapter to another. moving from one place to another. But I feel that this wants to indicate moving from one period of your life towards another one. I feel that, apologies for that. I feel that you are closing one chapter and opening a completely different one. And even here we have this thing that looks a bit like a finishing line, as if, yeah, you are finishing one thing and you are moving toward the next one. Okay, I would just place the cards a bit higher. I'm not sure if they are visible, but even if they are not, if there is any kind of reference to them from the tarot, I will just bring them back in order to show you something, if there is something regarding the cards that we just got. So let's start with the tarot cards and find out more about the messages that universe has for you. Just going to pause for a second because I feel the urge to cough all the time, and I'm just going to have some water or something. Just bear with me for a moment. Sorry for the interruption. Let's start with the tarot cards in order to find out more. Just going to reshuffle my deck in order to keep the energies fresh and flowing. All right. So, please, Spirit, can you tell us what is the most important message that the universe wants to share with pile number 2? What is the most important message that the universe wants to share with the people that are watching this right now? We have 10 of Pentacles. We have the World card. And we have Strength. Okay. Beautiful messages, pile number 2. So, the universe wants to say to you that you are going to have your completion. You are going to achieve what you are meant to achieve. And your courageousness will be rewarded with the Strength card. But the overall message is indeed very positive. I mean, the universe wants to say to you that at the end of the journey, at the end of the road, there are a lot of blessings that are awaiting you. There is a lot of completion, and I just sense that there is some kind of abundance that is out there for you. Indeed, the keyword abundance, completion, achievement, proving yourself, these kind of vibes and energies I'm perceiving from the cards that came up. And they all signify something very, very positive. With the World cards, I feel that you are going to reap what you sow. Your efforts are going to pay off, and you are indeed going to receive some kind of reward. With the 10 of Pentacles, I feel that you are going to get some kind of material benefits, material well-being. I'm not sure in what kind of state you might be right now, but I feel that Spirit just wants to say to you that everything will be alright, everything will be balanced, and at the end of the day you will just realize how strong you are with the Strength card. You are just going to realize that you have endured so much, you have accomplished so much, you have somehow managed to prove yourself, to prove how capable and strong you are by not backing up, by not backing off in front of challenges and just overcoming them, overcoming challenge after challenge and moving forward. Indeed, the key word that I'm perceiving in my head is the word reward. I feel that Spirit wants to say to you that you will be rewarded for all the things that you have done. Definitely, I feel that there is some kind of reward that is coming on your way, but I don't want to sugarcoat this too much. I just feel that This is something that you are meant to receive. This is something that definitely won't miss you, but it's not something that is going to come to you tomorrow or the day after. I feel that this is something that is going to come to you as you grow, as you move on your journey. When you reach the right time for it, I feel that it will be there for you. And maybe you will just go back and remember this reading. And yeah, there isn't anything else I can add for this message. I feel that it came very positive, overwhelmingly positive, and I just wanted to say to you that you will be alright, regardless of anything, regardless of any situation, regardless of any worries. Spirit just wanted to say to you that you will be alright. Just trust and release all worries, release all thoughts, all those things that are making you feel anxious or just not just not feeling good about the future or about anything. Just focus on your present moment and release all kind of worries, all kind of tension. Let's take some more messages. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about what the universe wants to communicate with pile number 2? What message the universe wants to deliver to pile number 2? What else the universe wants to say to pile number 2? We have the Two of Cups. We have Seven of Wands in reverse. And Page of Swords. Okay. Okay, this came really beautiful, pile number 2. So we have the Two of Cups, and the word that I perceive from this Two of Cups is balance. I'm not sure if this is apologies. I'm not sure if this is about your love life or in general, but I feel that here we are talking about some kind of balance that is entering your life. For some of you, indeed, I'm perceiving messages love related. I would just say the messages the way they are. For those of you that might be having issues in your love life, here is the situation. We have Seven of Wands in reverse, which wants to indicate that maybe in the past you've been fighting with someone. Maybe someone was resisting your connection. Maybe someone was denying that connection. And there is something like a clash. The way I see it in this Seven of Wands, I hear the word clash. And since this Seven of Wands came in reverse, I feel that somebody's giving up the fight. And after somebody's given up the fight and surrenders to the connection, to love, I feel that then the energies are starting to flow and there is a lot of balance. And with the Page of Swords in the bottom of the deck, something is being set free, something is being released. I feel that this card is interfering within those Seven of Wands, within those defensive kind of energies, and setting things free in order for the love, in order for everything to flow freely within these Two of Cups. This is the love message that I perceive for those of you that have love endeavors or some kind of a love matter is constantly worrying you or troubling you in your head, and you have a situation that I described. For those of you that don't have that kind of situation, I told you that the key word that I perceived right away was the word balance. So indeed I feel that something is going to flow into balance and it is going to make you happy, emotionally happy, some kind of emotional balance, because you have Cups card. And we have the Page of Swords, which wants to indicate that you are freeing yourself, releasing yourself from something, embracing freedom, embracing thoughts the way they are, just letting them pass. This card is screaming freedom, release to me. And the Seven of Wands in reverse, as well, it wants to say that you are just letting go of resistance. You are accepting and just accepting freedom and letting go of resistance. not resisting the present moment, not trying to fight the present moment, not trying to fight the present situation, just accepting it the way it is, which allows a lot of balance to flow within it. Okay, let's take some more messages. It is very interesting. Maybe I can ask some clarifying questions for this one, although I think that the message was quite clear. Let's see what else will come. If it's something regarding this situation here, I will let you know, but if it's something different, I will also let you know. So, please, Spirit, can you tell us more? Can you tell us more about what the universe wants to share with pile number 2? We have Ten of Wands in reverse. We have King of Swords in an upright position. And once again, Page of Swords. Okay. Well, there is indeed a lot of wisdom that is flowing into your life. Definitely. And I feel that Spirit wants to say to you to trust. Let go and trust. Let go with this Ten of Wands in reverse and trust. Because this King of Swords is petting a white dog. White dog is symbol of loyalty. White dog is just a friend or some kind of a loyal companion. And also he's holding the sword upright, and I feel that his eyes are closed. So he doesn't need to see the justice in order to know that it's there. He doesn't need to see the things in order to know that they are there. He doesn't need to see the facts. He just knows that they are there. He just knows that the justice, the wisdom, everything is there. And having the Ten of Wands in reverse, it wants to indicate that there is release of heavy energy. I mean, you can see that here we have snakes, and I think that in this tarot the snakes are not represented as some kind of a negative being. They are represented in quite positive way. Here we can see that the snakes are a bit overwhelming around this lady that is on the picture. I feel that she's carrying them as a heavy burden, and since this card came in reverse, I feel that she's setting free all that burden that she's been carrying. And once again we have the Page of Swords. With the Page of Swords, you are freeing yourself, you are cutting the cords, you are just releasing the things that have been holding you down. This kind of reminds me of that moment, it just appeared in my mind from that movie Frozen with Elsa, when she just embraces her powers, embraces her ice powers, and just lets go of everything when she was trying to hold back. And she just goes into her own ice castle and creates her own ice world. So this kind of energy I'm perceiving that you are just releasing something completely. You are letting go of something and embracing yourself, your true power. Okay, well, just let me take a look at the timer. Yeah, it's good. I will ask for some specific message that is meant for you, and then I will see if there is anything else I can add to it and wrap it up. So, please, Spirit, can you give a specific message that is meant for pile number 2? Is there any specific message from universe that is meant for pile number 2 that you want to share with us? Ace of Cups. We have Eight of Wands in reverse. And in the bottom we have 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Alright, so I feel that this message is quite specific. Having the Eight of Wands, this is usually a card of communication, and since it came in reverse, I feel that here we have some kind of blocked opportunity, blocked movement, And then we have the Ten of Cups in the bottom of the deck, and I somehow intuitively place it close to this Eight of Wands. The Ace of Cups is above them. So it feels that this is like some kind of a past energy. It feels that these Ten of Cups might have come as some kind of disappointment. Maybe some of you are wondering whether you are going to have that completion in your love life, whether you will be just complete, have the person that you want, have all that things that you desire, not only in your love life, but in general, finding some kind of completion, some kind of emotional happiness. And indeed, with the Eight of Wands, I'm perceiving some kind of blocked communication or just blocked opportunities, something that is blocked. And above these two cards, we have Ace of Cups. So whatever the situation here is, whatever was troubling you, whatever was difficult for you, you get a new chance. There is something new that is arising. And I don't think that it will take that long, to be honest. I sense that it is going to come soonish into your life. I don't know why. I feel it is a message that for some of you, something new is going to arise, and it is going to arise soon. And you are going to grab onto it because we have multiple hands here. And we have this cup that is floating in the sky, that is emerging out of nowhere, and it's overflowing with water and joy. So I feel that here Spirit wanted to say to you that something new is going to arise in your life that is going to make you feel emotionally happy. And also it will bring a lot of fulfillment into your life. I hear the word enthusiasm, like excitement, like something new, some kind of a fresh air, something that just excites you and keeps you moving, keeps you excited, let's say. And yeah, I would just ask some extra question about this one and wrap up the reading here, because I feel that the time is advancing, and yeah, I will have to wrap it up until here, but I will make other readings like this one. So let's clarify this message. Please, Spirit, can you clarify this Ace of Cups? Can you clarify this message that was specific for pile number 2? We have Four of Swords and the Death card in the bottom of the deck. Okay. So something is transforming, something is changing, and with the Four of Swords, we have some kind of emphasis on your forehead, on your third eye chakra. Something is changing from the third eye chakra, and we have the Death card, which is card of transformation, which brings strong Scorpio energy here through that major arcana. Indeed, I feel that there is some kind of major transformation that is coming into your life, and I feel that it is coming through this Ace of Cups as something new, either in your love life or just some kind of a new opportunity, something that you like. But indeed, I feel something new emerging. And with this Four of Swords, I feel that it is emerging when you are in some kind of a rest kind of state, when you are focused, when you are meditative, when you are just not preoccupied with your mind. You are focused in some kind of meditative state. That's what I'm perceiving with this Four of Swords. Especially, apologies, my voice is going away. This is another sign that I should wrap it up. Especially because there is accent on the third eye chakra in this card. She's holding a knife next to her, actually not just third eye, but crown chakra. So it's even higher, like trying to connect to some kind of higher realm, to some kind of higher state of being, to your higher self. So maybe this is something that you can just focus on. Maybe this is something that, I mean, this is a way of the universe to say to you that you should meditate more and just try to get in touch with yourself, with your higher self, with something higher than your everyday worries or everyday things that are making you focused on them. I mean, if you change your shift, the thing that you focus on, it will grow more. So if you focus on things that are making you anxious, things that are making you look forward towards the future, you will get more anxiety. While if you focus on yourself, if you focus on your inner peace, I feel that this will help you get more and more inner peace and just grow in that direction. Alright, well, these were the messages for you, pile number 2. If you enjoyed this reading, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people find it and get the messages for themselves, since this is going to help the algorithm to just push this video to the right people. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel because your support is really precious for me, and by subscribing you are actually motivating me to just keep going and creating more and more content like this one in order to help more people out there who needs to see it. So that was it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Wishing you many blessings, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye! Last but not least, we have pile number 3 with 1515. The message for you, the keyword for you is creativity, and I will just read your message here. Keep accessing the creative connection that you feel to the divine. The whispers speak through you to your creative connection, allowing you to express the beauty that is within you and connect you to the love that is around you. Okay, so here indeed we are talking about some kind of creativity that is within you, some kind of creativity that is helping you reach some kind of divine powers that is connecting the other peoples to that divine power as well. I feel that you are something like a bridge between divine and between the common things. I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself correctly, but it's like that creativity that lies within you. It is something like a bridge that connects you to a divine power, and through that bridge you are helping other people find that divine power as well. I'm just going to place this card here. By the way, apologies for my voices coming and going. I'm just going to place this card here and start with the Moonology Oracle cards in order to find out the messages for you. So please, Spirit, can you tell us what message the universe has for pile number 3? What message the universe has for pile number 3? We have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. We have surrender to the divine, full moon. And finally, we have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. Okay. This is very interesting, pile number 3, because I noticed a pattern that is moving. We are going from a new moon to a full moon, and then from a full moon to another new moon. So indeed, I feel that there are some kind of new beginnings, some kind of a new push in your life. Maybe because we just started a new year, maybe there is that renewal kind of energy that is entering in your life. But let's start with the cards one by one. First we have new moon in Pisces, which is about to happen somewhere around February, the end of February. It is saying to you meditate and contemplate, and indeed I feel some kind of spiritual energy around you. I'm just looking at those fish that are moving in different direction, and I'm just sensing some kind of meditative kind of energy, just being one with yourself, just focusing and trying to find yourself within that focus. Then we are moving towards surrender to the divine and full moon. This card is just indicating full moon in general, and we have the message surrender to the divine, which wants to indicate that you are realizing some kind of divine powers. You are just maybe connecting to some kind of divine powers, or feel yourself connected to this kind of powers. But by surrender to the divine, I feel that it is more that you are trusting that there is something out there. You are trusting that everything is working out with some kind of direction. Everything has its own purpose to be the way it is. And yeah, you are just surrendering to this. You are just accepting things the way they are. And finally, we are moving towards the new moon in Libra, which is saying to you a new romantic cycle begins. And I feel that indeed for many of you, a new romantic cycle is about to begin in your life. The new moon in Libra will be somewhere around the end of September, beginning October, but I don't feel that this is like a specific time frame. I feel that for many of you, this new romantic cycle might start sooner than you expect, or at least sooner than this time frame that I just gave you. Indeed, I feel that there is some kind of a new romantic cycle that is about to begin. And this is not the first time when I'm seeing this message. Maybe this is not the first time when you see this message as well, which might make it even stronger for you. I'm not perceiving any other messages besides that that new romantic cycle will try to bring some kind of balance. I'm perceiving the word fairness because I'm looking at the scales that are symbolizing the sign of Libra. Indeed, I'm perceiving the keyword fairness, something that will balance out what was missing in your romantic life. Or it's just like give and take kind of energy. If you have given too much and received nothing, I think that you'll be recompensated for that. This kind of vibe I'm feeling from this new romantic cycle that is about to begin. Alright, let's start with my tarot cards in order to find out more messages for you. Oh, actually, it's too early for the tarot cards. I was planning to use some wisdom oracles as well as I used with the other piles. I was just rushing forward. So, please, Spirit, can you tell us what is awaiting? Well, what's awaiting? Can you give us messages from pile number 3? What messages the universe has for pile number 3? Exchanging gifts. The tribe. And brief. Okay. Interesting once again. So exchanging gifts, I don't know why I immediately made association with this new romantic cycle that begins. I feel that indeed you will just not exchange gifts, but what you have given out there, maybe you have put a lot of efforts in some kind of connection, and maybe you did not receive what you deserved in that connection. I feel that some kind of higher force is going to interfere within this and just give you the things that you karmically have worked for, give you the things that you deserve, give you the good karma that you have worked for. In exchanging gifts, well, indeed, I feel that you will be rewarded for something. Maybe some of you will be rewarded for something. Actually, it depends what you have put it out there, but I feel that whatever is coming into your life, it will happen in a very fair manner. So if you have experienced a lot of things that felt a bit unjust, felt unfair, I feel that you are going to receive something that will make those things balance, the balance, that unfairness kind of energy, in order to make it a bit more fair, in order to balance the scales of Libra. But if it's the opposite, if you were the one who has been taken without giving, then I feel that you will be forced to give. Here the collective is splitting, but I feel that, yeah, something very fair, I mean, some kind of balance is coming out, and it is related with justice, with Libra kind of vibe. And then we have the tribe. When I look at the tribe, I don't know, the keyword that I'm perceiving in my head is family. So it doesn't have to be obligatorily your family life or the family you are living with. It just I feel that you are just going to reconnect with some people that you feel close to you. The other keyword that I perceived from this card is protection. I feel that you are going to feel safe and protected within some kind of environment. It doesn't have to be a family environment, although I felt family kind of vibe. Maybe it will just feel like a family. It might be a soul family. But still I feel some kind of security, some kind of safety from this card. And this is what the universe wanted to deliver to you as a message. Then we have the card that is saying breathe. And I'm picking up pretty much a similar vibe as the new moon in Pisces. I feel a bit more like Zen energies, a bit more meditative state of being, focusing on your third eye chakra, on your crown chakra, meditating and focusing on Zen, letting go of thoughts, letting go of all kind of things that produce anxiety, just focusing on peace and nurturing the peace within. Okay, I will just lift up the cards and finally start with my tarot cards in order to get some messages for you. I'm just going to reshuffle my deck in order to refresh the energies. Okay. So, please, Spirit, what is the message, the most important message that the universe wants to deliver to pile number 3? What is the most important message that the universe wants to deliver to pile number 3? We have the Sun in reverse. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. And the Black Numen in reverse. Okay, this card is specific for this deck. And it has some kind of mysterious meaning. I will just place it here. But it has a lot to do with the moon cycles. And funny thing is that tonight, when I'm posting this video, when I'm actually shooting this video, is full moon in Cancer. So it might have some kind of significance with that. Alright, let's focus on all the reverse cards that came up. So, as a main message, we have reverse cards, which doesn't have to say something that bad. It just wants to say that there is some kind of focus on internalizing things. There is some kind of focus on getting to know yourself, getting to know your true identity, just going within. This kind of vibe I'm picking up from these cards. And we have the Sun card in reverse. In this Sun card, what I feel as an energy is indeed journeying around, traveling around in order to find yourself, traveling around, and it is more external kind of energy. Since this card came in reverse, I feel that it is more focused on traveling within yourself, traveling within your mind, within your spirit, within your soul. This can happen through meditation or through many other practices. Maybe you can try out Tai Chi or many other practices that help you to focus and focus on the sensation within your body and just help you to be more in touch with your true nature, with your true identity. Just feel yourself. And then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. I noticed that there is some kind of accent on the crown chakra in this card because she's holding a knife on her crown chakra and she feels that she's pushed towards some kind of action because this is card of rest. And since it came in reverse, what comes to my mind as a keyword is restlessness. I feel that the universe wants to deliver to you as a message is that you might feel restless, but that will keep going on like this until you discover who you are, until you discover that you need to just travel within yourself. You don't need to look yourself outside of you because the real you is laying within you, not outside of you. The real happiness is within you with this Sun card in reverse. And then we have the Black Numen. And as I told you here, we have moon phases. We have crescent moon, we have some kind of a mysterious cosmic object, we have full moon, we have dark kind of elements, and we have dogs that are quite curious. So having this card in reverse, I feel that this wants to indicate that there is some kind of mysterious energy that is going on within your life. There is some kind of mysterious energy that is going all around. And we are not always aware of it. We are not always aware that things are changing. Indeed, here I feel that the focus is on change because we have transitioned from new moon towards full moon. Just like in your cards here, I'm not sure if you can see it good, but we have new moon in Pisces, then full moon. Then from full moon we are going to new moon in Libra. Pisces and Libra have similar kind of energies, but with Pisces we have a bit more like surrender into divine kind of vibe, while with Libra we have more like surrender into arts kind of vibe. But yeah, when we combine Libra and Pisces, we get divine art, divine beauty, divine love, love without conditions. So with the Black Numen in reverse, I feel that indeed, once again, we are talking about how unstable are the material things, how unstable are the forms and shapes that we are looking at. That's why I feel that here we are talking about things that are changing, things that come and go within our lives. And I feel that Spirit just wants to say to you to take a note at those things. Do not identify yourself with those things. Whatever comes, let it come. Whatever goes, let it go. Just stay within yourself and stay with yourself because you are eternal being. Your body might not be eternal, but you are not your body. You are eternal being. This kind of message is just coming to me. And yeah, I will just take some more cards in order to get more out of it. I feel drawn to reshuffle once again. Okay. So, please, Spirit, is there any other important message that you want to share with pile number 3? Is there any other important message that you want to share with pile number 3? We have 4 of Cups. We have Ace of Cups. And we have 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Alright. I feel that here we are talking about something specific. Here we are talking about some kind of specific message that Spirit wants to share with you. Because we have 4 of Cups and we have Ace of Cups, and I feel that here there is something similar. There is some kind of connection between these two cards. Because in the 4 of Cups we have somebody that is not realizing that there is a cup that is being given to him. Although in this depiction it is a bit different. Yeah, in this depiction it is different, but Spirit really wants to hint towards some kind of opportunity, some kind of chance. It could be anything, it could be something in your love life. There is a big chance that it is something in your love life because we have the Cups energy. But Cups is not only love life. Cups can also indicate something that you like, something that you love within your heart. It could be an activity, it could be many things, but it definitely hints towards something that you love, something that you enjoy doing. And I feel that opportunity is arising. It is arising out of nowhere. And seeing this 4 of Cups, usually within the traditional tarot, we are talking about not being able to see something, not being able to see some kind of opportunity. Within this tarot, I feel that we have a blind man, but I feel that he's quite aware that there is some kind of opportunity there, and he is just willing to catch this opportunity. I feel that it is coming effortlessly. So indeed, Spirit wants to say to you that something is emerging, something is arising, and it is coming to you effortlessly. But I feel that this thing is coming when you're ready for it. When you reach that state of mind, when you reach the right state of mind, when you are ready to receive it, I feel that it is going to come to you effortlessly. And we have 10 of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck. Well, with this 10 of Pentacles, we can talk about abundance. I'm just looking at those dogs, and I sense a bit competitiveness as well, but not in a bad way. I feel the word competitiveness comes as some kind of motivation, something that is triggering you to strive for your goals, strive for your desires. Definitely I sense some kind of excitement that is entering in your life, and it's making you a bit more active, a bit more pushing you in a more dynamic kind of tendency in your life. Because we have those dogs that I don't know, I just feel some kind of sporty vibe from them. That's why the word competition came in my mind, but I don't think that here we are talking about literal competition. I just sense that there is something that is just going to trigger you to keep moving and to do the best you can. And it is regarding something, some kind of opportunity or something that is just coming to you in an effortless kind of way. Okay. Let's keep going and see more. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more? Are there any other messages that the universe has for pile number 3? Are there any other messages that the universe wants to share with pile number 3? We have 6 of Pentacles. We have Black Numen in an upright position. And we have 9 of Wands in an upright position. Okay, while I'm speaking, I can hear there's a crow that is trying to say a message or something. I can hear crow that is just making sounds. I'm not sure if it's audible on my microphone, but yeah. So, let's take a look at these cards. Once again, we have the word balance, because we have Six of Pentacles. And if you notice, this man is holding scales. We have scales here as well. We have the Libra sign, we have balance. So, Six of Pentacles indeed is card of give and take kind of energy and finding balance within this. We have a person that is walking with good posture, like his spine seems quite in a good kind of state. I'm just focused on that because this person somehow appears to me as some kind of leader, but not leader as someone that is pushing themselves forward, more like leader that is confident that what they are doing is right, that they are providing some kind of justice. And indeed, I'm perceiving the message that you are moving forward in the right way. You are moving forward in something that is just, something that is meant to be, something that you have well deserved, something that you have well worked for. Here we are talking about an opportunity that is coming to you effortlessly, but this doesn't mean that indeed you have not, it is coming to you effortlessly, but I feel that it is some kind of a reward that you're receiving regarding previous efforts that you have invested in other activities. It's like all your hard work, maybe it was not noticed, but then suddenly something just comes to you as a reward. It might be something completely different, not in the field that you have expected, but indeed I feel that it is there for you. And it is coming at the right time. And I feel that it will come when you are in the right state of mind, when you are I don't want to use the word spiritually awakened because it is a bit overused. I mean the term spiritually awakened, but it is going to come to you when indeed you are in the right state. Indeed when you have let go of a lot of things that are clouding and polluting your mind, when you realize that you are not the mind, when you realize that you are being that is beyond the mind and beyond the thoughts and beyond everything. And we have the Black Numen under the Six of Pentacles. As I mentioned, this card is screaming mystery to me. We have again Moon and we have Dogs. And there is some kind of curiosity here, because one of the dogs is up to something and the other one is also looking in that direction. So I feel that there is some kind of instinctive movement, something that will trigger your instincts, and you will instinctively know which is the right direction to move. You will just rely on your experiences, because we have the Nine of Wands. In this Nine of Wands, I see a woman that is just standing there and the wands are out there. So she's saying, I have done enough. I'm done with this. I deserve something better. So this wants to accent on those previous activities that you have been busy with. This wants to accent on all the experience that you have gained. And just bear with me until I have a good look at this card. She's holding something like a lantern. So the lantern can symbolize insight. It can symbolize some kind of light. Well, the lantern is not lighted up yet, but I feel that she's ready to light it up because I see in her face that she has had enough. She has had many experiences and she's ready to leave things behind and embrace her true self, embrace something that is meant on her journey. So I would just pick up all the cards and ask for one more specific message that is meant for you and wrap it up there, because as I can see in the timer, the time is advancing already. So please, Spirit, is there any specific message that you would like to share with pile number 1? Is there something specific that you want to share with pile number 1? We have 3 of Swords. We have Knight of Wands. And we have 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Well, this is a very, very specific message. And it has something to do with betrayal. It has something to do with pain. For some of you, for many of you actually, it involves disappointment and it involves a broken heart. Also, we have Knight of Wands under it, which wants to indicate traveling away, traveling to faraway places, maybe different cultures. Okay, well, the main thing that Spirit wants to share about this situation, that you might have experienced some kind of heartache, you might have experienced some kind of disappointment, or even you might have felt backstabbed. And with the Knight of Wands under this card, indeed we are talking about some kind of differences. This is the key word that I'm picking up here. Something that you were not prepared about. There were some kind of differences or distance between you and situation or a person. But the main message that Spirit wants to deliver to you is the message that comes from the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Because with the 5 of Pentacles, indeed, what I feel is that you have endured some kind of pain. It was really painful. It was actually quite painful just looking at this girl laying there. She's crying. Literally, she's crying in this card. She's laying there hopeless, helpless, just holding on to a pentacle, holding on to some kind of a leaf that is not even that green. And since this card came in reverse, it wants to indicate that you are healing from this situation. You are recovering from this situation. This situation somehow is helping you to just grow, giving you some kind of experience, providing you to just move forward. At the same time, providing some kind of healing. I feel that this is something that you had to endure. This is something that you had to go through in order to heal. Okay, I will just take one more card in order to clarify this. Please, Spirit, can you clarify this? We have 6 of Pentacles and King of Cups in reverse. Okay. The moment I looked at this King of Cups, I got the message stormy weather, stormy kind of water that is not restless kind of water, that is not at peace. And this has something to do with your emotional world. I feel that there is some kind of emotional disbalance here that was caused, or it was just experienced. And with the 6 of Pentacles, once again, we have that Libra sign, we have that scales, we have, We don't have Libra, but we have the scales, which is leading me towards Libra. Well, and we have this man with this posture that is moving forward. So I feel that Spirit wants to say to you regarding this situation, maybe you have experienced some kind of backstabbing, maybe you have experienced pain. This has put you in a lot of confusion, a lot of like emotionally unstable periods that somehow affected your emotional world. But having the Six of Pentacles, it wants to say once again that you are healing from this and justice is on its way. I feel that Spirit wants to say to you that you have tried to do the right thing. You have done the best you could. And just trust that justice is there and it is coming for you. It is coming to make the situation right. This is the main message that I perceive from the cards that just came up. Alright, pile number 3. Well, these were the messages that were meant for you from the universe. If you enjoyed this reading, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people find it. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel because your subscription is motivating me to just keep going and creating more content. And also by subscribing, you are making sure that you won't miss any video from me. So that was it indeed. Thank you very much for watching. Sending you many blessings and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!